Hey there everyone, and welcome back to class. With this video, we're going to cover generalized rules for supers. I have a list of, I've asked people, hey, what do you think is the most common mistake? What questions would you have for supers? Etc, etc, etc. We are going to do this in countdown. So number one, how to open a round with your super. This is probably the thing I see the most. When people have a super and I say, hey, you need to use your super this round, they're not sure how or when to use it. Granted, I don't have a super at the moment and I'm usually on my Arc Strider. So let's just pretend right now I have a super and I'm going to use it. This changes map to map how you open with the super, and this is the rule you need to apply. How far, no matter which way I go on this map, from the moment my character can move out of my spawn, how far can I get before I run into an enemy, no matter what path I take? So I'm going to run through those couple of paths real quick, and we're going to do a... if you want to go back to the spawn, JT, please, we're going to do a who can get there first kind of thing. Let me put on the guns I would normally use. Mainly my shotgun, because my shotgun, it gives me lightweight, and I use that a lot. I really like lightweight. It lets me move a little bit faster, jump a little bit higher and farther. It really helps out. JT, are you ready? You in position? Alright, we're gonna make this easy for the defense. Super easy, guys. We're gonna go patio lane, the far patio lane, in 3, when it says 4 minutes on the clock. Alright, here we go. Coming out of the spawn. Alright. When am I gonna see my enemy, right? What's the time I'm going to see him? How far? Boom. See him. Right there. I can't run down here and pop my super. Why? I'm probably going to die. Here he comes, shooting at me. So, you know, that's a no-no. Even with a long-range super, let's say hammers. If I were to pop hammers right around this corner, let's say I pop it here, pop, slide, and I'm throwing them before he can shoot me, I get a hammer down there, but he gets to take cover. Now he's not shooting me, and I gotta move down, but I'm already weak. Someone to my left without a radar could be shooting at me. Someone far right, maybe they moved, can shoot at me. So you kind of get here before you get spotted, right? Probably not the best lane to open with a super, but if you take this path, you just need to know how far you can go. So that, you know, just letting you know how far you can go before you run into someone on any map is where you're going to need to learn. Let's do this again from the spawn, JT. Let me know when you're ready. We're gonna run to just the mid lane that would cover the gap. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Come down here. And wow, right there. Guys, it's no surprise. His spawn is back there. Alright. I see, even without supers, I see people, I myself have done it. Peek this corner, pow, 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 dead. Like, I'm dead. They could shoot me in the foot before they could even see me. I could probably get shot in the foot. I can't even aim at JT. I can now, but try to shoot me from where you, from the most in cover position you can. Shoot me. Wow, really? I don't even see a name. It's just, I'm just already taking damage. I can't see anything. So, alright, now we're going to go to the other side of the map. We're going to go entry. We're just going to go to the window. When you're ready, let me know. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, how far can I get before I need to pop my super or before I run into an enemy? I just seen him. So I could pretty much, depending on where he goes, if he would have came down the mid to this door, I would have ran in this room, look to the right, he probably would have been there. He chose the window, so I can kind of get in the door, maybe take a little cover, and now I pop my super, right? Alright, now let's go for the hallway, all the way off to the end, and see what we got. When you're ready, let me know. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Everything to my advantage to get as far along as I can. And he's there. This is not a surprise either. He's already here. So, what's the most viable path to take to use a super? Probably inside. It's probably going to be right here at entry, no matter what super you have. Let's say, I would say probably the exception is Golden Gun. And that's it. Every other super, you just run through this door and you open up with it. If I had an arc staff, I'd come in here, pop it, and just start going this way. And now I'm patrolling. All right, so that covers how to open a round with a super. That's how you open a round with a super, guys. You need to know the map, and you need to know how far you can get without getting killed or shot first. Guys, the round's about to end, and it's going to switch sides. Remember, it is the most important thing to know from either side of the map. That's first of the video, I hope. We're going to switch sides right here. And I've lost because I failed to plant the bomb. Did I even see a bomb? Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to... We know how far we can go to open with the super. Now we need to know... and hopefully we'll have this video wrapped up in this round. That was the most I had to explain. What makes the super good? Well, it varies. Do you need 4 kills? No. Do you need 1 kill? Not necessarily. It depends on what you want to do, right? You come in, I want to defend the bomb, and not let the enemy get to it. Let's say this is my job. I take half this map, right? With another person on my team, and the other half are at patio. I'm going to have my super somewhere over here. If I see an enemy come into the danger zone. Danger zone is anywhere in this room in entry. So it's going to cover here, the top of here, anywhere by the bomb. It even extends to this tunnel, but no farther than this. Maybe I cut down this way, but not by much. If anyone comes in this room to plant, especially if I've planted, I'm going to take my super, even after I popped it, and I'm going to roam. Now, I'm probably not going to run outside of this room and chase people around. I'm not going to waste my time, because if there's 4 up and I run out chasing 1, where are the other 3? Are my teammates alive? Did they die? Are they going to die without me? Is there another super that I probably needed to save my super for? And they haven't popped it yet? And then when I leave the room, they do pop it? Granted, if I planted the bomb, they're on the clock. So they're just as much on the clock as I am. Which you got to use to your advantage. So what makes a super good? What makes a super good is if you win the round. It doesn't matter how many you use to win that round. Your whole team could pop 4 supers. The point is, you won the round. That's not a wasted super, in my opinion. Granted, there are times where you probably didn't need to use a super, but when you're open, this is opening a round, and someone needs to open the round. If all 4 of you don't say anything and you 4-pop your super and you take the round, and it's match point, especially, you just won. If it's not match point, you take the round, you get to rebuild your super. Hopefully, you're not the one trying to catch up. So here's another one. Use it or lose it. This is my favorite, guys. This is one of the most common mistakes I've seen out there. Yeah, I know there's a lot of pressure on you, and you need to use your super. When it's the enemy's match point, if you don't use it, you don't get it for next game. You're not bringing it over to round 1 on against the next team. It's just, it was never used. That's a waste. That is a wasted super. Even if you were to die, well, I was going to die if I popped it. It didn't matter. What if you pop, I mean, what, Golden Gun? Maybe you spam off your 6 shots and get lucky and catch 1. That's not a waste, right? Maybe you pop your super and you get shredded to death. That's not a waste. They have to take the time to shoot you. Hopefully your team's somewhere nearby and they're going to clean up the kills. That's going to be great. So we covered that a little bit. Use it or lose it. We covered offensively how to open a round. Defensively, it's the same way. You're probably not, but you're defending the bomb, so it's a little bit different. I'm going to roam around the areas to defend. I'm not really going to chase after enemies. I mean, if I'm crushing them, you'll see me run. If my team's just sweeping a team, yeah, we'll just get ballsy and we'll just run out there willy-nilly. I've done it many times. Pop my super out in the open, get blasted away, laugh it off, and maybe we lose the round and we just close it out in the next one, right? Is a roaming super better, was a question. Not necessarily. A roaming super doesn't need to be better. A one and done super like Nova Bomb is good. What other one and done supers do we have? Tether, I guess, would be a one and done. It kind of sustains itself, but it doesn't roam. I think Nova Bomb's really the only true one and done super now. Everything else is roamable. Holy moly. Oh, bubbles. There we go. Bubbles are practically one and done, but again, it sustains itself. So is roaming super better? Not if you don't know how to roam. I asked JT when we started, I said, JT, what's the most common mistake you see? And he said it's split between holding your super too long or popping it in the open. Now, if I come out here and pop my arc staff outside, there's a high chance I'm going to die. Alright, JT is going to take some space. I'm going to come out here with full life. 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to kill JT. Wow, suppressed. Even if I wasn't suppressed, you gotta assume 4 people are there. I'm already dead. He shot me once, twice. Took off enough of my life. 4 people, 2 bullets. Probably dead at that point. Granted, I would have been kick-flipping a lot more, but still, it wouldn't have mattered at that point. So, popping your super in the open as a roaming super, it needs to be done, but it depends. Dawnblade. That can be popped in the open, but you can get shredded, so try not to do it when they're waiting on you, when the whole enemy team's waiting for you to do it. Kind of risky. Sentinel Titan is a little more ballsy and a little more practical because he can actually block and kind of slowly close the distance. Not only that, he's a target, so the enemy teams are going to be shooting him, and hopefully your teammates are going to be shooting them. And then once they drop their shots off of you as the Sentinel, guess who gets to run at them? The Sentinel. Right, we're actually going to switch rounds again. One more thing. Let's see. Arc Strider can be popped in the open, but it's very risky. You don't have super long range attacks. You're not going to be able to close a kill out from super long range. It's clear cut as that. I don't know what else to say about that. Nova Bomb, Slova Bomb can be used in the open, but people can outrun that. I like to pop my Nova Bomb really close to someone because I want to guarantee that I kill him. I'm trying not to go too specific into the subclasses because I'm going to cover each super individually in their own respective video. I'm going to try to keep it as general as possible. What else do we got down the list? Most used super in PvP is the Arc Strider. It is the most used super in PvP. Remember, this is just for trials. So when I say PvP, I mean trials, but practically all PvP at this point. The Hunter became one of the best classes, and if you watched the last video, I explained exactly why. I won't explain it again. How many kills should I expect to get? Somebody asked me, how many kills should I expect to get with my super? 0. And I got kicked for inactivity. Rats. 0. And we're coming at the end of this video. That's okay. You don't expect it. I mean, realistically, you kind of want 1 kill, but I don't expect you to get any kill. What I expect you to do is efficiently use your super in the situation you have. If it is defending the bomb and 30 seconds have, let's say 20 seconds have passed. That's about 50% of the timer after you plant the bomb. If I pop my Arc Strider and I don't swing, and people don't challenge me, how long do I sit there for? What, 10, 15 seconds, JT? Yeah, it's about 15 seconds. Now that's 35 seconds. I think the bomb goes for 47 seconds. You have to defuse at like 42.5. So at that point, they have 5, 6, 7.5 seconds to kill what's left of my team and defuse the bomb. And I don't even have to get a kill with my super at that point, right? So you don't have to get a kill with your super for it to be successful. The whole job of the super is efficiently knowing how to use it and when. And again, that'll be covered in a more specific video at a later time. Each super I will account for. I will have, this is how I recommend you use this super. This is where I would open it here and there. Again, this was generalized rules on supers. Hopefully this covered a good chunk of it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments of the videos below on my Patreon. I will try to answer them as best I can. If I get enough of the same question or enough questions, I will put out another video discussing the topic. the best way for me to help you guys is that you let me know what you need help with. Watch the videos. Hey Ken, I'm still having a hard time with this, that, or the other. And hopefully we can come to some kind of common ground that'll help you. Either you want to use the best in the game or you just want to use whatever you want. And that's what I'm trying to do. Give you a way out of the meta. Open up your options for what, not only supers, it's going to come down to supers, guns, armor, and as we go down that list, respectively, 1, 2, and 3, there's going to be less with the armors. There's less leeway with the armors of what you can and cannot use as far as exotics goes, because they kind of tie in with the super. So when it comes to the super, then you go to the armor. The guns are a lot more flexible. No gun in the game says I need to be a Titan Smash to use this gun. 0 of the guns say that. Exception, Sweet Business. I recommend it on a Night Stalker with Shade Step to reload it. Now it's viable with Warlock and their Rifts with a certain exotic armor, and it's viable with the little rallying barricade for the Titan, the little shield. Granted, I wouldn't recommend that in Trials. Guys, I hope you found this video well. Super appreciate you checking it out. I will catch you, next time with another topic. And if you want something specific, you think you need something now, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.